here for you. Fox 4 News starts now.
Hello, I'm Dan Godwin with a look at what's making news in North Texas. The Texas House is expected to vote today on Governor Abbott's school voucher plan. The $7 billion proposal would give parents access to taxpayer money to move their children to private schools. It also includes pay raises for teachers and an increase in funding for special education. This will be the first time the state House has actually ever voted on school vouchers. Democrats and rural Republicans have opposed the idea, arguing it would take too many resources away from public education. It is still not clear if the bill has enough support to pass. Well, this is the time of year when respiratory viruses tend to spread, and the CDC director is urging people to get vaccinated. Dr. Mandy Cohen is traveling around the state, visiting county health clinics, stopping here in North Texas. She says the viruses that cause flu, COVID-19, and RSV are out there and are transmitted more commonly in the fall and winter. Anyone attending a gathering for the holidays, Dr. Cohen says, should protect themselves and others by getting vaccinated.
And I know everyone's saying, well, I got COVID already or I got vaccinated, but your protection decreases over time. So you want to get boosted back up. I'm not just a CDC director, I'm also a mom, right? So I want to tell you what I want to do for my own family, right? So I got myself vaccinated, my husband vaccinated. I have a 9 and 11-year-old daughters. They both got the updated COVID vaccine and the flu shot. So I wouldn't recommend something for the American people I wouldn't recommend for my own family.
RSV is surging in North Texas and has sent hundreds of children to hospitals over the past few weeks. There is vaccine for infants, but a nationwide shortage has doctors prioritizing doses. Well, thousands of families are getting help for the Thanksgiving holiday today at a huge food distribution event in Arlington. Fox 4's Tizia Muzinga is at AT&T Stadium with the story.
Well, there has been a long line outside of AT&T Stadium, even hours before this event even kicked off. So we're told nearly 6,000 families are going home with a meal for Thanksgiving. So this is the 4th annual Thanksgiving mobile food distribution event. Nearly 20,000 families have been fed in the past 4 years. The holiday season can bring so much uncertainty for families. Too often they don't even know where their next meal will come from. And inflation has made food insecurity much worse. But families we spoke to this morning say thanks to this annual event, they don't have to worry about serving Thanksgiving dinner this year.
It helps me a lot with whatever was going to be given to us, because it's pretty hard to, with inflation and everything, to get groceries and pay bills and everything. Oh, it's going to make my holiday wonderful for my family, so we can enjoy Thanksgiving and have a good time.
Several organizations have teamed up to make this all happen throughout the years, including the Cotton Bowl Athletic Association. The Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic and American Airlines donated $20,000 to support the mission today. Now, this event is ending, and there are many ways that you can contribute to the cause, and we're going to have all of that information on our website at fox4news.com. Tizia Muzinga, Fox 4 News.
The Cowboys say they are peaking at the right time as they try to extend their hot streak on the road. Dallas has won 3 of its last 4 games. The Cowboys are scoring an average of 33 points a game in that stretch. They will play the 1-8 Carolina Panthers on the road Sunday. Dallas is just 2-3 in games away from AT&T Stadium so far this season. That includes a tough loss to a weak Arizona Cardinals team in Week 3. But the players say a lot has changed since then.
I think during that time there's a lot of adversity that the team was facing, things like that. We were missing half our line. We're way more healthy, way more locked in. This November, December football, we can't have those type of mishaps happen, and we got to go out there and win.
Obviously, we've been really, really good at home, and you want to take anything of that we can, but at the end of the day, it goes to our preparation, the way that we're preparing for the week, and guys have done a great job this far.
The Cowboys game against the Panthers is here on Fox 4. Pre-game coverage starts at 10 a.m. on Sunday. Kickoff set for noon. Tonight, the Cowboys are kicking off the holiday season with their 7th annual Christmas Extravaganza. This evening's event will begin at 6 p.m. at the Star in Frisco and will feature Cowboys offensive tackle Tyron Smith. The gathering will feature a performance from the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, along with a 20-minute show that lights up the entire Star. The Cowboys Christmas Extravaganza will take place every Friday and Saturday night through December 16th. When moments counted, 2 North Texas coaches jumped into action to save a young athlete. Next. Some high school coaches were at the right place at the right time, saving the life of a young athlete. Fox 4's Dion Anglin explains.
2 high school golf coaches for 2 separate Arlington ISD schools. Their student players often compete against each other. But a stark contrast on Wednesday, November 8th.
Right there where it's green. Just past those carts.
Coaches Gary Webb
right
and Rustin Lawrence worked together in a medical emergency that threatened the life of a student. Alex Price, a junior on the gold team at Arlington Seguin High School, is now recovering after something caused him to collapse during a tournament here at the Lake Arlington golf course.
He hit his shot and then started just chugging some water and feeling lightheaded, and so I just offered to go get my golf cart to sit down, and he said, "No, Coach, don't leave me."
Alex then passed out.
He grabbed onto me and then just immediately controlled fall, and that's when I hollered 911.
He was not breathing, nor could they find a pulse.
No breath, no pulse that I could tell, and so I just started CPR.
Coach Webb heard the commotion.
I ran in and got the AED from the golf shop and drove on out there. Fortunately, they were very close.
The first AED shock administered to Alex did nothing.
Coach Lawrence did the CPR until he got really tired, was exhausted, and then I did some of it, and then it recommended doing a shock again, and the second shock seemed like it kind of brought him.
Yeah, he started stirring.
By the time paramedics arrived, Alex, who just seconds earlier was lifeless, had begun moving.
He was answering. Obviously, he knew his name, he knew where he was, he knew what was going on, and it was pretty amazing to see how quickly he was bouncing back.
Both coaches say they only did what they were trained to do. However, both acknowledge what they call divine intervention.
Any further out anywhere else on the golf course, it would have been a different story. And so I thank God, because we're just the people who God used to help him out.
It's really not a celebratory thing. You're just like so thankful that everything worked out.
In Arlington, Dion Anglin, Fox 4 News.
Well, next week is a big one across the country. Thanksgiving coming up, and the weather across North Texas is looking pretty good for Wednesday for traveling and on Thanksgiving Day as well. Right now, we're thinking mostly sunny, 60 for Wednesday. Chilly start, but heading into Thanksgiving Day, much of the same mixture of sun and clouds, lower 60s in the afternoon after a chilly start. So all in all, looking good, at least here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you're going to be doing some traveling, though, on Wednesday, for the most part, weather's looking good for a large chunk of the country. High pressure dominating here in the plains, leading to lots of sun from Atlanta to New Orleans, Dallas up towards Denver as well. There will be some clouds up in the Pacific Northwest, but not a big deal. The only thing is that there is going to be a pretty massive storm system along the East Coast. So if you're going to be doing any traveling from New York down to Florida, you may run into some delays due to that cold front, whether it's rain down in Florida or snow potentially up in the Northeast. All right, so back here in North Texas, weather Looking cloudy for the rest of today. There might be an isolated sprinkle, but other than that, we're looking okay. Now, Saturday, mixture of sun and clouds, 68. But on Sunday, we are going to be watching out for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Once again, back up into the mid-60s that afternoon. See, taking a look at those rain chances there, best chance over the next several days will be on Sunday. But on Monday, once again, there will be some showers, perhaps some thunderstorms as well. So we're going to be watching those trends. The good news is that we do look dry as we head towards that Thanksgiving stretch. Here's what's going on with the pattern and why we're going to see those rain chances. Storm system will be diving down out of the plains heading into Sunday and Monday. Out ahead of it, that's where we're going to see those showers and storms breaking out. Now, we'll say Storm Prediction Center has highlighted a low-end level 1 risk for the area on Sunday. Hail will be the main thing we'll be looking for with those strongest of storms. But like I said, this is very low end of a risk. But you can see, looking at the future cast, there will be some scattered showers and storms around the area during the day on Sunday. These will move out Sunday night before another round develops, potentially heading into Monday afternoon and into Monday evening. So we're going to be watching these trends. This forecast is still changing a bit as we get closer. Either way, we should pick up on some rain. Take a look. Quarter of an inch, half an inch looks most likely with this next system. So this isn't going to be a big rain event, but we'll certainly take whatever rain we can get. All right, so here's that 7-day forecast. Like I said, lots of clouds today, maybe a sprinkle or two, but otherwise, heading into Sunday and into Monday, that's when we're going to be watching out for those scattered showers and thunderstorms. I think they'll be around on Sunday and then another round sometime Monday afternoon and into Monday evening. The good news is behind this system, we're cooler, we're sunnier heading into that Thanksgiving stretch. Look at that 56 on Tuesday. We do thaw out a little bit heading into Wednesday and into Thanksgiving Day as well, with a mixture of sun and clouds. Back to you, Dan.
All right, thanks, Dylan. Well, if you're going to have family in town for the holidays, there's a lot to do. Just go to fox4news.com and check Things to Do. And that's a look at what's making news in North Texas. Have a great weekend, everyone.